The music news for the streets, the music news for your beats, the news for the music stuff that you gonna need. We gon' talk about plugins, we gon' talk about gear. If it's news on this music, we gon' talk about it here. Let's go. Welcome to the music news for the streets. I'm your anchorman, Hit the keys. And today we have stories from Waldorf and Roland, but our top story comes from Sp404. So it looks like Sp404 has dropped a new sonic extension for Omnisphere. If you guys don't know, the sonic extensions are basically expansions on the Omnisphere. I personally purchased 3, and I've done 3 reviews on them. So I own the Nylon Sky, I own the Unclean Machines, and I own the Undercurrent, and all 3 of those are phenomenal. They say that this new sonic extension is made out of wood? Nah, man, we got to check this one out. All right, guys, so we're over here at the Sonic Extensions or the Omnisphere page. Basically, it's called Twisted Trees by Diego Stacco. So let's go ahead and check out a little overview real quick and see what he was doing. Why is my man going ham with some wood? This is kind of dope. It's kind of crazy. It looks like he's just building tools out of wood.
Playing trees and original instruments I built with elements of nature. There are thousands of sounds in Twisted Trees, but I'm just gonna show you a few of the instruments I built and what they become in Omnisphere. I can create these kind of sounds.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, but let's go ahead and check out a few of the sounds in here. So let's go ahead here and check out this demo. So let's go ahead and check out a few more of them. Kind of like some cinematic sounding stuff. I know it's good for like doing build-ups too if you're doing battle beats and stuff like that, because there's all kinds of different percussive layers, but all these sounds are coming from this new sonic extension. So super fire, definitely can't complain about that. In breaking news, so it looks like Roland has updated the Sp404 Mark II to version 3. Let's go ahead and check out some of these improvements. So as we look here, it tells us we'll be able to perform with multi-track files from DAW sessions and other projects. Awesome. Expanded motion recording, pad mute and pad mute automation, optimized MIDI sync, one-shot playback, convert patterns to samples. That's a solid one. Expanded DJ mode, additional features. And then it's got this Sp404 Mark II app that's got a newer version. I do have an Sp404 right here, if I could grab it. I did update it and I've messed with it a little bit, but I haven't messed with it enough to be able to give you guys a tutorial. What I did though is I watched Tatro's tutorial on it yesterday because of everybody I watch on this space. He messes with the most. And basically these were his comments.
These improvements, these workflow improvements on the 404 now, making beats and working with samples, the workflow is just 10 times better with this update.
And so again, he uses it all the time. So, you know, I'm gonna trust what he says right here on this Sp404. And also speaking of updates, it looks like the Arteria V collection has been updated to 9.2. So what does that include? Well, let's check it out. So right here, what we have in the new update, we have NKS VST3 support. Awesome. Apple M1 AAX support. Love that as well. Additional MP support. You got a keyboard that's got MPE on it, and you got the CZV and the CMIV. Those are 2 very nice synthesizers. Some more great updates. They also have what they said, additional micro tuning support, click and drag resize, so you can finally resize and rescale all the different instruments in there. Multiple performance fixes. So just basically some little minor fixes, but some of these are some major fixes up here. And also on that same note, Baby Audio has updated Crystalline to 1.3. It's out now. So go get your own version, or go get your version. What's new is basically there's a preset library, so there's more presets, and everything's categorized by instruments, which makes it super dope. So you know if it's a guitar reverb, a vocal reverb, a drum reverb, whatever the reverb is. And they say they've fixed the crackling bug. I never really had that issue, but then they also said they replaced that parameter with warp. So, you know, an improved reverse function, which is obviously probably better for the ducking. So it's when it reverses, it's probably going to sound more cohesive. Just very good plugin already. And it looks like they're trying to make it as good as they possibly can. So, but right now, live from the streets, we have Pookie Johnson. Pookie, take it. Pookie Johnson reporting live on the scene with some guy I've never seen before in my life. So what's your name?
Benny Beans.
And Benny, I need you to tell the people what's better, salsa or merengue?
Hip hop.
So merengue.
Hip hop.
Merengue it is. Back to you, something. Man, I don't even know how Pookie still got a job here. Whose nephew, grandson, who he blackmail? Who's he boning up at the... Oh, okay. In our next story, Waldorf releases M with 16 voices. In case you did not know, M is a synthesizer from Waldorf, and they have added 8 more voices. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So it says M's musical heart is now a 16-voice polyphonic 4-part multi-timbral wavetable synthesizer. And so it says for customers who already own the 8-voice M, Waldorf Music offers the possibility to buy 8 additional voices. The M voice expansion costs $699. How much does the sim cost? Up next, Spitfire Labs has released a new synthesizer and it is free for the producer community. I have not downloaded this, but let's take a look at it. It's got a whole bunch of classic synths, and let's check it out. So some really, really clean sounding synths up in there. It says here that they basically sampled a Mini Moog, ARP Quandra, Sequential Pro 1, and a Roland Juno 6. So basically you're gonna get some really good sounds in there. If you like Spitfire Audio Labs, I would definitely say go over there and grab this because you know it's gonna be some good stuff. So this week over at Zounds, they have a few good deals that I wanted to point out to you guys. So I'll just get right to it. The first deal that I want to show you guys is this Black Lion Audio PG Power Grid Power Conditioner. I own this. I just got this power conditioner like 2 weeks ago, right? It is phenomenal. It's a great power conditioner. This one's blemished, but I would get this one for $339 instead of $399, save $60 on a very good power conditioner. Not a bad deal at all. Presonus this week, or really this month, has some great deals over at Zounds. So I know, again, this may not be the market for everybody, but I just have to bring this up so that you guys can see. If you were ever looking at the Studio Live 32SC, right now it is currently $900 off for a brand new one. So Presonus has a lot of great deals like this going on this month. So again, I know this isn't everybody's market, but I just wanted to let you know this is almost a third off, you know, of 3,000. Presonus also has monitors on sale. So you'll see they have the Aris 8. This speaker typically costs $249. Right now it is on sale for $159. So it normally is $249 for one speaker. You can get the pair for $319 for an additional $70. Great deal. Great deal. And with Zounds, I can't forget to mention this all the time. A lot of the stuff you can get without a credit check. They'll ask you a couple of different questions. You have to set up a down payment or whatever, but you can look, like if you need to get these speakers, you can get it in 6 payments at $26. You know what I'm saying? You get the monitors that you need. Over here, again, Presonus still has more stuff on sale. They have 2 interfaces I want to show you guys. This is a really good interface. For streaming and recording, because with this one, it has effects, it has all kinds of loop back stuff, it has a bunch of stuff that you can do. Typically it's $199, but it's $149 right now. And again, you get a bunch of effects and a bunch of stuff that you can do on deck with this preamp or with that interface. And then this interface right here was the interface that I voted the best budget interface. I'll go ahead and put the card over. It's been a while since I pointed in which corner, so I got to remember, but I'll put the card in the corner. But this one, my best interface for a budget interface, and it is on sale right now for $70 off. So you can get it for $89.99, 2-channel. Very good interface. You know, it's everything that you need. So, you know, get on over to Zounds. I'll leave the link below. It'll be an affiliate link. You know, you don't have to click it if you want to. If you do, you know, you ever get anything, helps the channel out. You already know. You already know. And while we're on the topic of sales, I just want to hit you guys with a couple of sales going on over at Plugin Boutique right now as well, because, you know, I wouldn't be doing due diligence if I didn't show you both. So over at Plugin Boutique right now, you can get RC20 for $59. If you don't have it, it's obviously the GOAT multi-effect plugin. Everybody uses RC20. There's millions and millions and millions of presets for this plugin. Not bad at all. Also this month over at Plugin Boutique, what they were doing this week is pretty cool. It's only going until the 22nd, but they're focusing on some of the smaller developers. I don't want to say smaller developers, but some of the developers that don't have, that aren't as big as the Artorias and the stuff like that, the native instruments. So like right here, this plugin, this Lo-Fi Keys Pro, I stand by this one, and it's gonna come with some effects and some different stuff in there for you. Fluid pitch, it won a bunch of innovation awards last year. The sub, I use this more than any other 808 plugin. I use this more than any 808 plugin. And then like Yum Audio stuff, you guys know I use a lot of their stuff. I really like this Lo-Fi Playtime. It was one of my favorite plugins of last year. So again, this is another little space to check out, because it's just a bunch of, you know, smaller companies who are trying to get their foot in the door or who are blowing up, you know. And the last thing I have for you guys on this newscast today is over at Sweetwater, it's still Live Sound Month. So they got all these different microphones that are all on sale. I'll let you guys cipher through a lot of these. But also over at Sweetwater, what I want to mention is that they're having a giveaway. And so you can come over here and you can sign up for this giveaway for a chance to win $8,000 PA system. You know what I'm saying? You might as well check that out and get signed up for that. So that's what I have for you guys today. I'm your anchorman, something, signing off for the news, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Some, hit the key.